Imagine this, you're at a party and, across the room, you see the most stunning woman you've ever seen in your life. Your heart starts pounding, your palms get sweaty, and you think, I have to talk to her. But then, doubt sets in. What are you saying? How to make him fall in love with you? Fear not, friend, because in this video we will reveal the secrets to conquering her heart. Get ready to take notes, because we're about to embark on a journey that will transform your approach to romance. By the end of this video, you will have the tools and confidence to make a lasting impression and build a genuine connection with the woman of your dreams. Let's get started. 1. Flatter their intellect. Imagine that you are on a date with a beautiful woman. You could compliment his appearance, but let's face it, he's probably heard that a million times already. Instead, try something different, engage her in a conversation that sparks her thinking and really listen to what she has to say. When they share a deep perspective, take the opportunity to compliment their intelligence. Say something like, I've never considered that angle before, you have a brilliant way of looking at things. You watch his eyes light up and lean closer, eager to continue the conversation. By acknowledging her intellect, you are showing her that you value her mind as much as her beauty. It's a surefire way to stand out from the crowd and make a lasting impression. 2. Be a master storyteller. Have you ever been captivated by someone's story, hanging on every word and eager to know what will happen next? Well, guess what, you can be that person too. The key to winning her heart is to become a master storyteller. Think about the most interesting experiences you've had, those that taught you valuable lessons or left you with unforgettable memories. Now, tell those stories in an engaging, humorous, and relatable way. When the right time comes, share them with her. As you paint a vivid picture with your words, you'll see it become more and more involved in your narrative. She will be attracted to your ability to captivate your audience and keep them on the edge of their seat. By sharing your stories, you not only entertain her, but you also give her insight into your world, creating a deeper connection between the two of you. 3. Show genuine curiosity about her. Imagine you're on a first date, nervous, trying to think of the perfect thing to say to impress her. But what if I told you that the key to winning her heart isn't about impressing her at all? It's about being genuinely curious about who she is and what motivates her. Instead of dominating the conversation, ask open-ended questions. Ask about their passions, their dreams, and their fears. Listen carefully to her answers and follow up with questions that show you are truly interested in understanding her. As she opens up to you, she will feel a sense of comfort and connection. She'll appreciate that you took the time to get to know her on a deeper level rather than superficially. By showing genuine curiosity, you are laying the foundation for a strong, meaningful relationship based on mutual understanding and respect. 4. Be romantic in unpredictable ways. Forget cliches like roses and candlelight dinners. If you want to win her heart, you must be unpredictably romantic. It's about surprising her with gestures that show that you are thinking about her in a unique and creative way. Maybe it's leaving a heartfelt note in her favorite book or planning a surprise picnic at a place that has special meaning to her. The key is to put thought and effort into your romantic gestures, tailoring them to their individual tastes and preferences. When you surprise her with an unexpected display of affection, you'll see the joy and appreciation in her eyes. She will be touched by your thoughtfulness and the fact that you went out of your way to make her feel special. By being unpredictably romantic, you are showing that you are not following a script, but that you are genuinely committed to making her happy. 5. Emanates positive energy. Let me ask you a question. When you walk into a room, do you light it up with your presence or do you blend into the background? If you want to win her heart, you must be the kind of person who radiates positive energy. It's not about being the loudest or most outgoing in the room, but rather having a genuine smile, a warm demeanor, and a zest for life that is contagious. When you're around her, make a conscious effort to stay positive, even in the face of challenges or setbacks. As she bathes in your positive glow, she will be attracted to your optimism and enthusiasm for life. Your uplifting presence will become a source of comfort and joy for her, making her eager to spend more time with you. Remember, positivity is attractive, so let your inner light shine brightly and watch as she feels irresistibly drawn to you. 6. Be a problem solver. Life is full of challenges, big and small. When you're trying to win her heart, one of the most attractive qualities you can possess is the ability to be a problem solver. It's not about showing up as a superhero who saves the day, but rather being a reliable and supportive companion who is there for her when she needs you. When faced with a difficult situation, whether it's a work dilemma or a personal problem, offer your help and guidance. Listen to their concerns and work together to find solutions. Show that you're not just a fair-weather companion, but someone they can rely on even when things get tough. By approaching problems calmly and confidently, she will feel a sense of security and comfort in your presence. He will know that with you by his side, he can face any obstacle that comes his way. By being a problem solver, you are demonstrating your reliability and strength of character, qualities that will undoubtedly win his heart. 7. Be emotionally available. Imagine this: you are having a deep conversation with the woman of your dreams. She shares her hopes, fears, and vulnerabilities with you. This is a crucial moment that requires you to be emotionally available and present. Being emotionally available means creating a safe space for her to express herself without fear of being judged or rejected. It means validating their feelings, offering empathy and understanding, and being willing to share your own emotions in return. When you show him that you are capable of emotional depth and intimacy, you are forming a bond that goes beyond superficial attraction. She will feel seen, heard, and understood, and that is a powerful thing. By being emotionally available, you are laying the foundation for a relationship based on trust, respect, and genuine connection. 8. Keep your word. In a world full of empty promises and fickle behavior, being someone who keeps his word is a rare and valuable quality. If you want to win his heart, you must show him that when you make a commitment, you keep it. Whether it's showing up on time for an appointment, keeping a promise you made, or being there for her when she needs you, consistency is key. When you say you will do something, do it, without excuses or evasion. As she sees that you consistently keep your word, she will develop a deep sense of trust and respect for you. He'll know he can count on you to be reliable and dependable, and that's incredibly attractive. By keeping your word, you are showing her that you are a man of integrity, and that is a quality that will always win her heart. 9. Dress with intention. They say the clothes make the man, and when it comes to winning her heart, that couldn't be more true. The way you dress sends a powerful message about who you are and what you value. It doesn't mean you need to spend a fortune on designer suits or follow every latest fashion trend, but it's about dressing with intention in a way that reflects your unique personality and style. Think about your appearance and choose clothes that make you feel confident and comfortable. When you look good, you feel good, and that confidence is incredibly attractive. Plus, by putting effort into your appearance, you're showing him that you value yourself and take pride in how you present yourself to the world. As she sees you rock your own unique style with confidence and ease, she'll be attracted to your confidence and authenticity. Remember, fashion is just one tool in your arsenal, but it's a powerful one when it comes to winning her heart. 10. Be playful and spontaneous. Life can be stressful and serious at times, but when you're trying to win her heart, it's essential to inject some playfulness and spontaneity into your interactions. After all, laughter and joy are the best aphrodisiac. Don't be afraid to embrace your fun side. If you have made it this far, my love, please comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you have received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it later. Let's continue. If she reacts like this, you've impressed her, backed by science. Wondering if you've made a good impression on her? Today we decode the signs that show you've really impressed her. Observe how he reacts during your interactions. Certain responses are clear indicators of your admiration. Join us as we walk you through these reactions to help you understand when you've genuinely caught their interest. 1. She reacts with a surprised expression. A raised eyebrow, wide eyes, and a hint of a smile sound familiar. It's the face of pleasant surprise, and it's your sign that you've earned some important points. Imagine that you are a magician who has just performed an unexpected trick. That shocked expression on his face is genuine, unfiltered, and hard to fake. You've essentially revealed an unexpected twist in your story, and she's hooked. But don't just enjoy the initial reaction, what happens next is also crucial. Does that surprise turn into intrigue? Does she lean into you, eager for more? That's when you know you've hit the mark. When you can wow her, you're saying, look at this hidden chapter, and let's face it, who doesn't enjoy discovering a nice twist on a seemingly familiar story? 2. She becomes more committed. Have you ever seen a sleepy audience suddenly wake up when a speaker is at his or her best? That is the transformation we are talking about here. One moment she may be nodding politely, in the next she's on the edge of her seat, completely immersed in the conversation. It's as if you've flipped a switch, transforming a polite exchange into an absorbing dialogue. This heightened engagement manifests itself in several ways. Your eyes may light up with interest, your gestures become more animated, or you may begin to contribute to the conversation with renewed enthusiasm. It's like you've unlocked a new level in the interaction game. Pro tip: if you notice this change, keep the momentum going. You've clearly struck a chord, so explore the topic further, ask for their thoughts, share your own ideas, and watch the conversation flow like a well-orchestrated symphony. 3. She keeps the conversation. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Well, when a girl is impressed, she becomes a master of conversational time dubbing. It's like watching a DJ skillfully switching between tracks. Just when one topic is running out, she is ready with another, ensuring that the conversational dance continues. Because he is enjoying your company and wants to prolong the interaction. Listen for subtle cues. Does he ask open-ended questions that invite elaboration? Do you share personal anecdotes related to the topic at hand? These are their ways of saying, let's get on with it. The quality of the conversation is as important as its duration. Whether she's delving into deeper topics or sharing personal stories, you've not only impressed her, you've become someone he wants to connect with on a more meaningful level. So, if you find yourself lost in a seemingly endless conversation, congratulations, you're now a fascinating presence that she's eager to explore further. 4. She suddenly becomes shy. Imagine this: you're chatting with a typically confident and outgoing woman. Suddenly, after you say or do something impressive, she starts playing with her hair, looking down, or stumbling over her words. What is happening? You have witnessed the phenomenon of impressed shyness. This sudden shyness is like a mistake in your usual programming. Your impressive action has caused him to recalibrate his image of you, and in that moment of adjustment, his usual confidence takes a brief vacation. Interestingly, this shyness is often accompanied by nervous smiles or laughter. It's like your body is saying, "Wow, I didn't see that coming and I like it." Don't take this reaction as a sign to back off. Instead, see it as an opportunity to show your own vulnerability. Share a self-deprecating joke or personal story to help calm her down and create a shared moment of authentic connection. Remember, provoking this reaction doesn't mean you should try to make her uncomfortable. The goal is to impress, not overwhelm. If you notice this shy response, take it as a compliment and guide the conversation back to comfortable ground. 5. She brings up the topic later. Imagine throwing a stone into a pond. The initial splash is impressive, but it's the waves that show the true impact. That's what happens when a girl mentions something you said or did in a later conversation. It's like you've left a marker in his mind. What you said or did wasn't just a passing moment, it stayed with her, repeating itself long after the initial interaction. This memory is not just about having a good memory, it's about impact. By bringing up the topic again, you are also creating a shared experience between the two of you. It's like an inside joke or a secret handshake, something that only belongs to the two of you. The next time you're in a group meeting and she references something you previously said or did, pay attention. It's not just a casual conversation, it's their way of highlighting their connection to others. So when you hear an echo of your words or actions in a later conversation, pat yourself on the back. You didn't just make a momentary impression, you created a lasting ripple in their thoughts. 6. She starts flirting. Welcome to the fun zone, gentlemen. When a girl goes from casual conversation to flirting mode, it's like watching a butterfly emerge from its cocoon. You've created an environment where she feels comfortable enough to spread her wings and show her playful side. This transformation can be as subtle as a change in tone or as obvious as a playful touch on the arm. Maybe you start throwing compliments around like confetti at a parade, or maybe your jokes take on a more provocative tone. But flirting isn't just about words or actions, it's about energy. Does the air suddenly feel charged with electricity? Do you find yourself smiling without realizing it? That's the magic of flirty energy in action. Here's a challenge: if she's taking the lead in this flirty dance, try to match her pace. Throw in some playful banter of your own, but always respect their boundaries. Remember, the best dances are the ones where both partners are on the same page. When flirting follows your action or impressive words, consider it a green light. She's not only impressed, she is intrigued and wants to explore this connection further. So enjoy the moment, Have fun with it, and see where this new flirty energy takes you. 7. She holds on to an object. Let's immerse ourselves in the fascinating world of unconscious gestures. Have you ever noticed how someone clenches their glass when they are deeply engaged in a conversation? That's exactly the kind of subtle signal we're talking about here. When a girl suddenly grabs her phone, purse, or even her own hands after you've said something impressive, it's like she's physically trying to anchor herself in the moment. It's your body's way of saying, wow, this is intense. I need something to hold on to. Think of it as an emotional lightning rod. The object she is holding is helping to channel and process the strong impression you just made. It's a subconscious reaction to the mental fireworks you've lit. Here's an interesting fact: the object itself doesn't matter. What is important is the sudden and noticeable change in how you are interacting with him. It's all about the contrast between their behavior before and after your awesome moment. The next time you're in a conversation, try this: casually notice what she's holding when you start talking. Then, after you've said something particularly witty or insightful, take a look. If his grip has tightened or he's playing with the object more, you might have hit conversational gold. 8. She tucks her hair behind her ear. In the great theater of nonverbal communication, the gesture of tucking your hair behind your ear is a classic act. It is a gesture as old as time, but it never loses its meaning in the dance of attraction. When a girl tucks her hair behind her ear during your interaction, it's like she's opening the curtains on her face. This small movement serves multiple purposes. It is part of a grooming behavior, subconsciously trying to look better for yourself, part of a gesture of comfort, calming nerves in an exciting moment, and starts from a behavior of focusing attention, directing your gaze towards his face. But here's where it gets interesting: the devil is in the details. Is it a quick, nervous movement or a slow, deliberate gesture accompanied by eye contact? The first could suggest that she's a little blushing in a good way, while the second could indicate a more confident display of interest. Try this the next time you're in a conversation and notice the hair-fixing gesture. Pause for a brief moment. This short break can create space for eye contact or a shared smile, potentially deepening the connection between you. Remember, some people just have a habit of styling their hair. The key is to notice if this behavior increases when you're talking or happens right after you've said something particularly engaging. In the silent language of attraction, timing is everything. 9. She covers her mouth a little. In the world of micro-expressions, this gesture is like a passing shooting star. If you blink, you might miss it. Picture this: you just made a clever comment or shared an awesome story. For a brief moment, his hand flies to his mouth, almost as if he's trying to catch her reaction before it escapes. This quick movement is your body's way of saying, "Oh, I wasn't expecting that." It's a subconscious attempt to control or hide your reaction, often because you feel a little vulnerable to your surprise or admiration. Think of it as trying to hit the pause button on your own emotions to process what just happened. But don't confuse this with discomfort or disapproval. Look for the accompanying signs. Do their eyes crinkle with a suppressed smile? Is there a hint of color in your cheeks? These are the signs that indicate that you have made a positive impact. Here's a fun experiment: if you see this gesture, try to subtly mirror it. Touch your own chin or mouth as if you were thinking. This reflection can create a subconscious bond, making her feel more in tune with you. Remember, in the grand orchestra of body language, this gesture is like a quick flute trill, subtle but adding a lovely touch to the whole of your interaction. 10. She leans closer. In the dance of attraction, physical proximity is the ultimate tango. When a girl leans closer during your interaction, it's as if gravity itself is pulling her into your orbit. This move is about creating intimacy by reducing the physical space between you. It's also bridging the emotional gap. It's like you're trying to create a private bubble in the middle of a crowded world, a space that includes just the two of you. But don't just focus on the incline. Look at the big picture. Is he angling his body toward you? Perhaps he has rested his elbows on the table or put a leg under him to turn in your direction. These are all signs that she is fully committed and wants to be closer to the source of her fascination, you. Here's a little psychology: we often unconsciously imitate the people we're attracted to. So if you notice she's leaning, try to subtly match her posture. This mirroring can create a powerful nonverbal connection. Pro tip: if you see this behavior, try lowering your voice a little. Not only does it create a more intimate atmosphere, but it also encourages her to lean in even closer to hear your words. It's a subtle way to draw her even more into your conversational network. So, now that you know how to spot when you've impressed her, what's next for you? Find out what she says when she thinks you're important, or learn how to tell if she's secretly turned on by you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more.